Have you ever been moving through life so fast that you almost miss something very beautiful? For the past couple of weeks, my life has been in the fast lane. My husband's been ill. He just had a knee surgery. I'm his caretaker. I have my work that I do. I have my part-time gig with my YouTube channel. I've been helping my daughter on the farm with her farm animals because she was on vacation, just extremely busy. And a few weeks ago, I was at my daughter's farm and I was helping her while she was out of town, watering the plants and feeding the bunny rabbits and taking care of the chickens. Busy, busy, busy. I had a friend that came in town, and so I was extremely busy. And as I was outside watering my daughter's beautiful garden, all of a sudden I heard this little zzz right past me, really quick, this loud buzzing noise. Now there's bumblebees around, so I wasn't really for sure what it was. And watering the garden and all of that, and all of a sudden I quickly turned, and as I turned, right there within reaching distance, eye level, was a beautiful, tiny little hummingbird. This little bird was just motionless. It had stopped in midair, and it was staring me straight in the eyes. I could see its beautiful little eyes. It took me by such surprise. The next thing I know, my friend that was with me, she turned around and she saw it too. It was staring straight into my eyes. I was so surprised, and then it was gone. We were so excited about that. We talked for several days. Who gets to see a hummingbird that close? Sure, many of us, we've seen them buzzing around the flowers, or if you have a hummingbird feeders, you once in a while you get to see them. But I saw it so close, I could have literally reached out and touched it. It was hovering at eye level, and it was looking at me straight in the eyes. Could that be that it was curious? Sure. Was it that my daughter had a bunch of flowers? Nope, that wasn't it. I was watering her garden. Very few flowers have actually bloomed. So it was more, she had some squash and she had some zucchini, but not anything that's going to draw in hummingbirds. It was there for a reason. Then 2 weeks later, I'm busy, running out the door to go to the pharmacy to get my husband's medication. I have been bombarded, worked like a frazzle, having to take care of him, cooking, hand and foot, doing the things that we're supposed to do, running my business, and still yet moving forward in the YouTube channel. And I was getting in the car, and all of a sudden, I had just shut the car door, and I looked up, and there it was again. This little hummingbird was staring at me through the window. And it was looking at straight eye level, again, just sitting there, fluttering in place, staring in the window of my car, looking me straight into the eyes. I was so close to this little hummingbird, I could see its little feathers and the intricate designs. It had a little red patch right here, and I could see its pupils, and I could see its little beak, I guess for lack of knowing what to call it, its little long snout, its little beak, stuck its tongue out at me, almost like it was smiling at me. I sat there in amazement. Who gets to see not one hummingbird, but 2 hummingbirds within 2 weeks that are staring me straight into my eyes, almost looking deep into my soul? If you've seen this, if you've experienced this, let me know, because I would like to know about it. I started researching how often this happens. Why would a hummingbird come to visit you? Now, where my car sits, I do have a beautiful flower garden right there. So there's hummingbirds probably. Have I ever seen one there? No, I've never seen one there, but apparently they are there. You know, sometimes we are so busy that God just has to send a little messenger, a little message to us. And, you know, sometimes those messages come in so many different ways. You know, I've looked out the window before and looked at the snow falling, and God has just quickly whispered a little message to me. So I've had those experiences. But you just got to be so thankful for when God speaks to us to slow our day down. You know, I think it was God just letting me know I needed to slow down. You know, that hummingbird, it just flutters right there in front of you or me or the flower. It doesn't move anywhere. Its wings are going as fast as it can go, but it sits there absolutely still. That's what it was doing with me. Made me think, maybe I'm too busy. Maybe I need to slow down. Maybe I need to stop and look at the beauty God's created. Enjoy my husband. Yes, it's a stressful time right now. We're trying to get him recovered. Maybe we just need to sit quietly on the front porch, hold hands, and look at the beautiful nature that God has created, enjoying each other's company, because we never know how much time we have. Friends, if you have experienced something beautiful like this, I'd love to hear from you, and I'm sure everyone who comes to my channel would like to read these beautiful stories. Thank you for stopping by today, and I appreciate it. I look forward to another chat on my front porch soon.